Hello everyone, today we're going to do a little review of the Sunjoe Dethatcher and Scarifier machine. This is the 15-inch version here behind me. I've already used it a little bit. I wanted to use it before starting this video. I'm going to share with you how it works, what my thoughts are. You're going to watch me use it a little bit. I already have some feedback before even starting this video. Let's take a look at the machine. Like I said, this is the 15-inch version. They make 13, I believe. And it's electric. It works on the power cord that you see here, and it also comes with a bagger which you can use, but I have not been using it because it looks like the bag gets filled so quickly, which attaches back here. It gets filled so quickly that you're emptying the bag into a garbage can or a wheelbarrow or something like that every 2 passes, depending on how the size of your lawn. Now right now I have the Dethatcher blades installed. You can see the tines on there. That's what digs up the grass, and you've got an adjustment for the height. You can adjust the height up and down using this lever here. So you're going to be careful to watch. You don't want to be digging up the grass too much. At the same time, you want to make sure you're getting as close to the soil as possible and you're digging up all the thatch. This also comes with a Scarifier blade. This is a great blade to install after you've dethatched and you might be wanting to seed. It's going to cut slits in the ground so to where the seeds can find their way in to get some good soil contact. Okay, this whole thing just comes apart with the handles. You got these little knobs here. That's how the handle got put together. It's very easy to put this machine together. It just comes really this piece here. You install the blades. Pretty easy to do that, and then install the handles here. That's pretty much it. So why don't you watch me dethatch this lawn over here. I'm going to do some of it on the video, and then I'll show you the results. So before I get started, you're going to look at all of this dead stuff in here. Okay, it's really matted. Look at this over here. Okay, we want to get all of this stuff up and expose the soil. Before I start, I want to say that when you're using this, especially with the electrical cord, that's the only issue that I think you have, which is having to manage the cord. You want to start from the cord location where it's originating from and work your way away from the cord. Okay, so that way it's easier to tend the cord without having to constantly flip it over your machine. Let's take a look at it now. I've made 4 passes, okay? Look at the size of these clumps of grass that have come up. This is a lot. And the slower you go, the more it'll dig up. So those tines will keep going and keep going. If you want to speed through this, you won't give them a chance to really dig up all the dead stuff. And you can go back over this twice. You can go in an opposite direction, but you can see how much it's already getting up. And this is just 4 passes. Okay, I'm going to take you to the backyard where I've already done this twice, and you can see what the ground looks like after going through it a couple of times. Okay, this area has been done twice, and so has this over here. Now you can see the color looks like it's still dead and dry. Now this thing, there used to be an above ground pool here, and at one point I threw all kinds of, I think, inferior seed and too much of it, and it never really gave this grass a chance, and never dethatched it before, but now I have, and at least you're getting down to the earth here, and it's a lot less thatched than it was before. I might have to run this over a 3rd time. Okay, but this is the great work that this machine has done so far, and I've only had it a short amount of time. Look at all this here. All the dead stuff is out. Alright, so you can see how much dead grass came up out of this lawn right here. All of this, which now I have to pick up and dispose of. But you never would have thought that your lawn is holding all of this dead stuff that's preventing, you know, moisture, rain from getting through, blocking out nutrients, all of that. It's really important to get up this dead grass and thatch. Alright, so now that we've cleaned up all of the dead grass that you saw out front, I'm going to install the Scarifier Blade. And it's really simple on this unit. You just need to take these bolts off here with the Allen wrench. And I'm going to have to put the camera down to do it more efficiently. And then just replace it. Okay. Go in here. Okay, now let's get this out there and see what kind of job it does. Alright, we're going to try it with the bagger and then see how quickly it fills up. Go back and look here. So all of it didn't go in the bagger, but you can see all these grooves down here. I had the setting at 50% depth. I wasn't all the way down, so I think this was probably good. So if we're going to seed over this, we can definitely get some good seed to soil contact based on the scarifying that we did here. Alright, so my evaluation of the sunjoe, dethatcher, and scarifier is complete. And a couple of things that are really good and a couple of negatives. Let's start with the negatives first. The bagger, it's really pointless and useless. It's nice that they include one, but you know, I was just doing these passes here about 40 feet. And before I got to 40 feet, the thing was already kicking out grass underneath the machine. It was not getting in the bag. It was just pointless to even have the bag. They need to figure that out somehow. I don't know how you do it, but the bag is not worth anything. Now, with that said, I think the machine worked great. The dethatching, pulling up all that dead grass, it really got everything out of there, and it worked. It really did work great. And I know it's electric, but you get used to the cord, and I didn't have an issue with it once I figured it out. And for the price that this machine is, and I'm going to link to it in the description in case you want to buy one, it was definitely worth it, because you know, you could rent a machine from your local home improvement store. I think Home Depot and maybe even Lowe's has tool rentals. You know, you can rent for 3 days, and you could have just bought one of these, and you can take your time and do it when you've got time. So I think the machine worked great. I'm glad I've got it. The scarifying worked also great as far as being able to put those slits in the ground, and helps with seed to soil contact before you seed. Definitely worth it. I recommend the machine, not the bagger. Otherwise, I think it did a good job. So if hopefully this video helped you, if you're interested in buying one of these, if so, hit that like button, that helps me. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Talk to you later.